In a distant small town, there was a magical art studio. The walls of the studio were filled with frames of various colors, but every painting within them was black and white. Legend had it that if someone could infuse these paintings with true colors, the studio would come to life. There was a little girl in the town who loved to paint, named Rosie. Every day, she would stand in front of the studio, gazing at the black and white paintings, her heart filled with longing. She dreamed of one day making these paintings burst into color. One day, Rosie mustered the courage to step into the studio. She picked up a paintbrush and began to add color to each painting. She painted the trees a lush green, the sky a deep blue, and the flowers a dazzling red. The studio was filled with her laughter and the joyful sounds of her brushstrokes. When Rosie finished adding color to the last painting, a miracle happened. The studio suddenly lit up, and all the paintings transformed into real scenes. The trees, flowers, and sky all leapt out of the frames, creating a beautiful world. Rosie looked at her creations in surprise, realizing the wondrous power of color. From then on, she loved painting even more and believed that with art, she could create endless beauty with color. But the story doesn't end here. Rosie discovered that the beautiful world was not just painted. It truly existed. The trees and flowers were swaying gracefully, and a flock of happy birds sang in the azure sky. Rosie jumped into the world she created and began to explore. She walked through the colorful sea of flowers, listened to the songs of the birds, and felt the warm sunlight. She encountered a group of talking animals who were very friendly and invited her to play. This world also had a marvelous little river with rainbow-colored water. Rosie and the animals sat by the river, touching the warm water and watching it flow through their fingers, forming various beautiful colors. Rosie felt extremely happy. She realized that as long as you love and create with your heart, you can make the world a better place. So, she visited the magical art studio every day, creating more miracles and beautiful things with her paintbrush. The townspeople were also moved by Rosie's passion and courage. They too began to paint, using colors and love to make the town warmer and more colorful. From then on, the small town became a place full of happiness and creativity, where everyone lived joyfully. And the magical art studio became the warmest and most special place in everyone's heart. Because they knew that with dreams and love, they could create their own miracles. Good night, little ones, and sweet dreams.